guys, Bernadette here. Welcome to another Saturday tarot reading. Today's tarot reading is going to be why you're feeling invisible. So I thought I'd use the Moonology cards, Yasmin Bowling's Moonology cards, to give us some clarifiers to why you could be feeling invisible. Then I have the Soul and Spirit Numerology cards, divination, numerology, I will get there. Numerology divination cards, and the mystical animals cards. I will also pull out a ruin for you, and we have the Light Seers tarot cards and the Biddy's tarot cards as well. So for pile number 1, we have Step Out Your Comfort Zone, the North Node. So that could mean you're stepping out to the future, not knowing what's going to happen, and that's probably why you're feeling invisible. We have pile number 2, a Fury climax is approaching. So maybe something is coming to you, something's reached its point of height, and you don't know where it's going, and it's climaxing, and you're feeling a bit stuck, a bit kind of out there, don't know what to do about the situation. So that's why you might be feeling a little bit visible, and adjustments are required. So you might have to adjust something, and that's why you're feeling a little bit invisible. You might be adjusting something, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. So for pile number 1, it's stepping out to your comfort zone. Pile number 2, Furious Climax approaches. And pile number 3 is adjustments are required. I will leave you to ponder on your choice. There's no wrong choice. You can choose more than one pile. And let your intuition guide you into which pile you actually want to choose. So I will leave you to choose your pile. Hi, pile number 1. This is your pile, stepping out your comfort zone. So I'm just going to read what it says. So it's North Node, so it should be right at the back of the book. Stepping out your comfort zone. So I'm just going to read the attitude to the moon on this one. I know I'm headed in the right direction. You're headed for something which feels destined. You need to face fears and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about something or someone. Stand on your own 2 feet. You have got this. So yeah, you're being invisible because maybe you're fearing stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe. However, we're going to get your numerology card here from Soul and Spirit, which I absolutely love. Soul and Spirit. No plug, but I just love Soul and Spirit. So Soul and Spirit, if you listen to this, please let me come and work with you. So this is card. Let's just turn it over. You have 38. Okay, so 38. You need to be diplomatic and cooperative. You need to keep a clear and level head during upcoming days and weeks in your close relationships. So maybe you're stepping out your comfort zone, and maybe you're having to keep a level head while some of your friends and family might be disagreeing on how you are doing stuff, but you know it's for your better purpose. And maybe your close family and friends are not getting this idea at the moment that you've got going, and that's why you may be feeling a little bit out of you're a little bit invisible. Now you've got your mystical animals. Let's turn this over. So we've got the snow tiger, very courageous. The snow tiger symbolizes instinct and a touch of clairvoyance. So maybe you guys are now stepping into a spiritual realm, and your close friends and family are worried about you. And because you're stepping into this kind of new chapter of your life, they're not on board. So this is why you may feel a little bit invisible at the moment. They say now is the time to act with courage. So yeah, I mean, even though you might be feeling invisible, you may want to have a little bit of courage right now. You might have to step in and find your inner courage right now. And I think your spirits are going to be with you on this, because they're saying a lot of clairvoyance on this. I'm now shuffling or juggling or whatever you say the runes. Let's see what rune I get out here. Got the X. Ooh. Got the X. Let's see what that says. Well, I can't actually pronounce that, but that's what the X means. So it's a letter N, meaning necessities. So you will overcome your fears. Because remember I said with this card, there will be some fears. So you are leveling up. There may be a bit of delay in conflicts with maybe family and friends in the next couple of weeks. But I think that will be to test yourself. To make sure you're clear-headed in where you're going. So I'm just going to pop these up here. Can you hear my stomach today? It's really growling. It really wants to talk, my stomach today. If I bring them down here. Right, so I will get on to your cards now. Let's do your light seers cards and we'll see what we've got here. Page of Swords. Highest Priestess. That keeps coming up a lot in people's readings just lately, the Highest Priestess. think by this reading, the Page of Swords, I would say you are a young adult with a lot of knowledge and ideas, but I feel these ideas are being blocked off maybe by a older adult figure who wants to protect you. Basically, you're full of ideas. You've got you're trying to balance your family and friends, as well as having this knowledge of learning stuff. But the highest priestess, kind of this older kind of people, are kind of, maybe it's their fears are reflecting onto you, which is making you maybe feel invisible, which means then you can't take the leap of faith you really want to take for this new journey to blossom. I mean, there is light there, but something or someone is blocking you. Right, let's get your Seven of Cups. Yeah, you've got so many choices. You're in such a demand for things. You've got so many choices. You know. Knight of Swords. Is your thoughts blocking you? Are you actually thinking? Is someone actually kind of putting little seeds in your head, which means then you think yourself you are not capable of this new journey that's coming? You've got so many people that see you, but you are feeling invisible, like you can't take this step. But if you do take this step, it will give you a whole joy of abundance. Seven of Pentacles. If you take these steps, and with the card of 38, yeah, be very level-headed with what's going on. Don't be rude to those that are holding you back. Don't be rude to them. Just say, look, I want to do this. Oh, so I had a bacon butty early on, and the really must sort that out, really. So you've got someone or something blocking you, and I'm not sure whether it's possibly an elder figure. I would say it's an elder figure. I'm not sure who. Probably a parent, maybe, or an elder parent of a parent, maybe. But you there's so many options for you to take, and you're not seeing those options. And this is why you're feeling invisible. I would say this is why you're feeling invisible. So, pile number one, that's all I've got for you here. I can't really say any more on the thing. If you know what I'm talking about, because I haven't got a clue here, so I don't know whether I'm on the right track here. If you know what I'm talking about, click the like button, hit the subscribe button down there. Click the bell on all, and that will notify you when I upload every Saturday. So part 1, I hope you don't feel invisible for too long, and I hope you get to step into that new phase, the new faith of the faith pool of faith, the faith of pool, or whatever it is, the fool. The fool's pool. Take that leap of faith, guys. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. I was going to say number 1. Hi, pile number 2. This is your card you have chosen. You have chose the Furious Climax Approaches. I'm going to get your Moonology book out, just wherever I can find it. Moonology book, there it is. So that we can get something about what's going on here. So it's the full moon in Aries. So attuned to the moon says, be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being sensitive is good. Yeah, don't ride over anything anymore. If you in a testy situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a sorry baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. And this is probably why you're being invisible. You're being so tough on yourself. There's a new approach coming. You want to say something. You want to go in, and I'm sorry with the horns. You want to go in like a bullseye. Yeah. Just be nice about stuff. I think people might be seeing you. I get that you are a nice person, but I think people are seeing you as a bit brash, a bit kind of, no, I want it done, I want it done now. And this is why people are probably seeing you as, we don't want to deal with you. And this is probably why you're probably feeling a little bit invisible at the moment. You're probably coming across too harsh. However, let's get your Numerology divination card out and see what's going on. Okay, you got 21. Reliability and diplomatic. You are dependable and your friends and family can rely on you in times of difficulties. Well, yes, they can, but don't be too overbearing on them. Yes, they can. But if you're overbearing on them, they might tend to come away from you a bit. But they know to come to you if they need you. So you ain't going to be feeling invisible for too long. So I'm going to get out your mystical animal cards. See what we've got here. Ooh. So before I even started this reading, this is a very fiery energy here, and these are all sinking in. But you have the line, and line generally symbolizes courage and strength, And maybe your pride and love is showing at the moment, but your pride is probably outshining. Your pride is probably getting a little bit in the way, maybe. And that's maybe why you're feeling a little bit, kind of, invisible. Maybe you've got too much pride, too much love to give. So, and I need to get a numerology. Let's give them a quick, what we got. And this is the ruin we have. So I'll just get the card out for that. And here we are. That's what it says, manners. Sounds like manners, but manners? Letter M. Humanity, mankind. Awareness of the self. Knowledge. Collective. There we are. And I would also suggest it's all of these are connected with each and every one of the cards we've got going on at the moment. So if I just put them there. Right, now I'm going to get your Light Says cards out here. And we'll see what we've got for you. The Star. You're already starting to heal. The Four of Wands. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah. You are going into yourself to heal yourself. You can see there's a light here. And you want to help people. I know you want to help people. You want to take that responsibility. You want to care. But you're having to reflect on your thoughts. While we got the Star card here. You're kind of grounding yourself, trying to ground your thoughts, trying to keep them on straight. It's like I'm getting a little bit of a Hierophant mode here, because I think you're missing out on a lot of fun and celebration here. And I did say in one of these cards, I think, about have more fun. I think it was in this card. You're not willing to let your guard down and have fun. You're too much in your thoughts. And I would say here, you're imprisoned by your thoughts. And that's what's making you feel invisible at the moment. Bearing in mind, you are doing the work. You are grounding your thoughts. But something is still blocking you. Something so deeply profound. Because if you have a look at the line, just have a look at the line. The way the line is looking and the way the woman is looking. Very thought-provoking. Again. Very thought-provoking. What is going on in your head, Part 2, to make you feel so invisible? There's something going on in your head, pile 2. What and when did this start happening? Or why and when did this start happening? It's like also with this samurai sword, you're trying to protect yourself and you're trying to ground yourself back to the ground. I also feel like you possibly need to open up your heart, your third eye, and your crown chakra. Because I'm getting a lot of that universal kind of colours. And they're the kind of colours that aligns with those chakras. Maybe you need to open up your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra. And I do believe as well, with this light, there's someone or something in spirit form helping you. But they're also, I think they're saying, help yourself by having a little bit more fun. You need to stop being so serious. Stop blocking yourself. Right, so now I've got the Biddy tarots. And let's see what they have to suggest. Devil card on the healing. On healing, temptation. You're not taking that temptation. So, and Emperor, Empress, the Empress. Okay, so with the Devil card, I feel like your mind is being pulled 2 or 3 different ways. And there's so many temptations going on in your life at the moment that you're being pulled, again, in so many ways. But with the Temptress cards, I also get a vibe of the Star card. Because in the Star card, in the other tarots, yeah, the Temptress and the Star always seems to have a similar stance. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. But they're clothed. The Temptress, Temptress card is clothed. Wherever, when the Star card is in play in other tarot decks, it's the same stance with the same water, yeah, but you're naked. It's like you've let go of all that temptation. You've let go of all that temptation, and now you're grounding yourself. Or there's too much temptation, and with the Queen, you don't know where to go now. There's so much clutter inside your head. You don't know where to go. There's so many ways. But I would say the Devil is you manipulating, saying, well, you don't need to go over there. Why do you need to go over there? There's nothing for you over there. Stay in your comfy spot. You can be tempted, but stay in your comfy spot. But that's what not to do. Yeah, because you're blocking or birthing an idea that could be great for you. I mean, look at this. Can you see that? Like a mirror image. But this woman's trying to give you something. But you're sort of like, no, I don't. I need to stop and think. But let me give you something. No, I need to stop and think. But I want to give you something. Okay, you've got this idea. I want you to open it up. I want you to give birth to the idea that you've got. So pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope with this Devil and Temptress card that I think you ought to take. There's something to me saying don't block off the Temptress cards. Have a little bit of fun. Turn the four of wands around and have a little bit of fun with this Temptress. And your ideas might birth you a nice kind of idea. Okay, pile number 2. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Click the notification bell on all. I upload every Saturday, so hopefully I shall see you Saturday. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. This is your card that you've chosen. So I will now get the Moonology book and we will read what it is. 3rd quarter moon. Here we are. So I'm going to read Attuned to the Moon. I am reevaluating the situation. Additional meanings for this card. My life may be out of balance, and this may be because of your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward, and that's probably why you are blocking yourself, making yourself look invisible to other people. So I'm now going to get your Numerology card out here and see what that says. Your angels are really applauding you right now. You've got 777. Your angels are applauding you right now. The universe is sending loving rays your way. This magical card appears to bring comfort and remind you that the universe is always watching over you, no matter what's going on in your life. So even though you might have to muddle your way through at the moment, which is making you feel a little bit invisible, your angels are seeing you. If no one else in the universe is seeing you, your angels are seeing you. So I've just got your mystical animals. Okay, you've got koalas, meaning this is safety in your world. They say it would be good to apply sensitivity in your actions and your words. Maybe you've been coming across a bit brash to other people. And this is maybe why the angels are applauding, that you're now starting to see that you've got to start kind of switching up the way you talk to people. So even if people are not seeing you, the angels are seeing you and applauding you. So you're not that invisible, really. You might be to Joe Bloggs outside or next door, but the angels see you. Okay, so I'm now going to get you a ruin out. Let's see what ruins we get. So this is the ruin that I got for you. There we are, and we'll see what that says. Right, so I can't read that word, so if you can read that word, that's what it means. Okay, letters E and I. So stability, patience, personal power, strength, intuition. That's why the angels can see you. And I think this is another reason why Numerology Joe Bloggs can't. But the angels are seeing you right now and they're guiding you through. So, let's get these over here. And I will now get your light seers cards out and we'll see where we go from there. Strength. The line. The infinity, the balance. So, pile number 3. If you were attracted to pile number 2, you might like to go over to pile number 2 because strength reminds me of lion-like features, and we had the line in pile number 2. So we're also signifying we've got the balance symbol here. So yeah. Knight of Swords. I think we had the Knight of Swords in pile number 1. So you guys might be attracted to pile number 1 and pile number 2. This may be the journey is now ending for you. So I feel like pile 1 and 2 were, pile number 1 was the start of your journey. Pile number 2 was your middle of your journey. This part is the ending of your journey, going into a new journey. Four of Swords. You need to rest now. You need to rest your heart. You need to, you know, I'm getting the sense of pregnancy here. You know when you're pregnant and you nest, I get the feeling this is what they're telling me to do. Rest. Because you've done the running, you've done the thinking, you've moved forward, you've had the strength to ground yourself, yeah? So now you need to repeat the cycle by resting. You need to repeat this cycle by resting. Wow, 2 of Pentacles on strength. which is another infinity. So that to me is a clarifier. You're balancing. You're trying to balance everything. And I think this is why, and you're doing it in such a good, clever way. And I think this is why the angels see you. But you're being invisible to the neighbours and stuff like that. Because you're actually taking note of when to be strong, when to go forward, and when to rest. So those little journeys from pile 1 and 2, you now learnt the cycle, and now you're learning when to be invisible, when to go out there and be seen. And I think this is why the angels are applauding you. Yeah. King of Swords. So you've got a teacher. The teacher is teaching you the ways. And the teacher is saying, yeah, it's okay for you to travel. It's okay for you to travel. It's okay for you to have those thoughts. It's okay for you to go after those thoughts. Okay. It's okay for you to go after those thoughts. And the Queen of Cups. Again, water. There's something going on here. Because on the other side of the travel, there is someone else willing to teach you. And for some reason, there's a rainbow in the cup. And again, this is clarifying to pile 2. So if you've got a strong sense of pile 2, I had today, I think it was, I was watching, who was I watching on YouTube today? Sorry, Stargirl, the Practical Witch. Sorry, Stargirl, if you do watch my channel. I don't know whether she does or not. But yeah, Stargirl, the Practical Witch, said today that rainbows can mean temptation. So if you're starting to have a cup full of abundance, which I did get the 7 of Cups in pile 1, or was it pile 2? Pile 1, I think. The cup of temptation. So you have been tempted to take an option, and you've gone with that, and it is you are now going to start traveling. You are now going to kickstart, but also you're going to do it in a way that you know when to be strong, when to be thoughtful, and when to nest. So yeah, I would say at the moment, pile number 3, you are creating your own little empire, is what I'm getting here. You are creating your own little empire. And you've got, again, I feel like this is so clarifying, pile 1 and 2. I think with pile 1 and 2, if you go and see pile 1 and 2, I think this will clarify that a parent or a grandparent, I think, was a little bit nervous about you doing something. They're now on board. Because the parent is there. They're now, the mum and dad are now sort of like, yeah, let's let them, you know, travel and or maybe fly the nest, or fly the nest. Yes, travel. It doesn't have to be by boat. Swords, fly the nest. Pile 3, you have completed the journey that I started with pile 1 and pile 2, and you have now completed it. You've managed to get your parents around to the idea. You've managed to do your grounding work, and you are now having the life you want. You have done it. This is why 777 has come around. This is why the angels are seeing you. And this is why every Joe blogs in the world, you're being invisible to. Because I don't know about you, but when somebody's successful, it seems to be like, okay, out of my life now. I don't need you now. Not with some people, not all, but with some people. So part number 3, I see this as such a positive reading. And may I add, all your cards are upright. All your cards are upright. So pile number 3, I am so pleased for you. You are going to have an abundance life. You're going to have so much temptation coming your way. Take those temptations, and it seems like you're going to have a great life. You are not going to be invisible. You are going to have the life that you want. You are not going to be invisible in the end. Okay, pile number 3. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Also click on the notification bell on all, and that'll let you know when I'm uploading, which should be every Saturday. So I'll see you Saturday. Bye.